viewers. I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina. She's got the passport, the job, and the dream. Yet, the US Embassy says denied. Why is it that Filipinas face one of the toughest visa approval rates in the world? Let's unpack the truth behind the heartbreaks, the myths, and the real US visa game. You have seen it 100 times. Photos on Facebook or TikTok of a Filipina holding her US visa approval with tears of joy. But behind every approved story are hundreds, more than n, with one devastating word denied. Why does it seem like it's 10 times harder for a Filipina to get a US visa compared to other nationalities? In today's episode, we'll detail the real reasons why Filipinas struggle to get tourist, fiancé, student, or even work visas to the United States. This isn't just about paperwork, it's about perception, policy, and prejudice that dates back decades. The U.S. Embassy in Manila handles one of the largest visa application volumes in Asia, hundreds of thousands every year. Yet, the rejection rate for visitor and student visas remains consistently among the highest in the region because the Philippines has a long history of what the US calls overstays. People who go to America legally and just never come back. Every single applicant today pays the price for the mistakes of others. It's not about you, it's about what your passport represents statistically. When a consular officer looks at your file, they're not asking, are you good or bad? They're asking, will you come back? Sadly, many Filipinas, especially young, single ones, fit the US Embassy's high-risk profile. Let's be honest, there is bias. The US Embassy doesn't say it out loud, but the pattern is clear. Young Filipina, single Filipina, visiting a boyfriend or friend in America, does not have a high-paying job or property. That's almost an automatic denial under Section 214. This law says every applicant is presumed to be an intending immigrant unless they prove otherwise. Think about that you are guilty until proven innocent. Even if your intentions are pure, travel, study, or visit family, the embassy assumes you want to stay for good. It gets worse. Some officers even stereotype Filipinas as marriage seekers or visa hunters. That image, reinforced by decades of stories of Filipinas marrying foreigner, makes the system even more skeptical. Now let's talk about the K1 and CR1 visas, the so-called love visas. Many Filipinos think that if they are engaged or married to an American citizen, approval is automatic. But the reality is far from it. The US government now scrutinizes cross-border relationships like never before. Huge age gaps raise suspicion. Relationships that started online trigger fraud investigations. Too fast engagement, big red flag. Poor documentation of visits and communication, another denial. Do you want to see proof of genuine love, not just chat logs and remittance receipts? So even if a Filipina is emotionally ready and legally married, the system can still deny her entry to her own husband's country. It's heartbreaking. For many couples, that denial doesn't just stop a visa, it breaks the relationship. Let's talk economics. Most Filipinos are denied because they can't prove strong ties to the Philippines. The embassy wants to see that you have a stable job, business or property, family responsibility, a reason to come back. But for many hardworking Filipinas, that's not easy. You might be a caregiver, a teacher, or a call center worker, earning decently, but not enough to impress the embassy. Ironically, the very reason you want to visit the US for opportunity, family, or love is the same reason they deny you. It's a painful paradox. The system favors the wealthy, the well traveled, and the already privileged, leaving the average Filipina to keep dreaming. So, what can a Filipina do to improve her odds? Here's the truth. 1. Show consistency. Embassy officers spot fake or exaggerated stories fast. Be honest and consistent with your paperwork and answers. 2. Demonstrate real ties. Even if you're not rich, show you have family, work, or community ties that make you return. 3. Avoid visa sponsors. Don't depend on random foreigners or new boyfriends to invite you. It looks suspicious. 4. Prepare for the interview. Speak confidently and clearly. They are judging your intentions, not your English. 5. Don't reapply right away after denial. Wait until something changes. New job, travel history, or better documentation. Behind every denial is a story. A mother who just wanted to attend her daughter's graduation. A girlfriend who wanted to spend Christmas with her fiancé. A student who dreamed of walking in Harvard Yard. When they get that blue paper saying 204 or B, it's not just a rejection, it's a wound to the soul. Yet the Filipino spirit never gives up. For every door closed, she finds another path. Canada, Australia, Japan, or even just staying home and building a life worth living. Because the Filipino heart doesn't need a visa to dream big. So, why is it so hard for a Filipina to get a US visa? Because the system doesn't say her story, it only says statistics. But times are changing. Every honest, hardworking Filipina who applies and keeps her dignity intact is reshaping that perception. The dream is not over, it's just delayed. So next time someone tells you Filipinas can't get a visa, smile and say, "Watch me, the US Embassy only delayed my visit, not stop it." I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina, wishing you an ultimate day, an ultimate life in the Philippines. Take care and see you next video. Bye!